DaddyD or Daddy Day or Daddy Da or however you pronounce that.
I know that Froyo and DaddyD are pretty new to this community, but they have been playing Smash for a while, so interested to see how they come onto the scene.
Okay. And Chrissy and Zack. Zack used to go by Zergling. He used to play Pikachu, but now he's on the Inkling.
I remember hearing of him.
Yeah. Those two, they're mostly Harvest House or Smash City residents, so pretty much always at that tournament on Tuesdays.
So kind of on the smaller side of the scene, more local scene.
Yeah. Chrissy actually won a Harvest House 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, Chrissy with a pretty strong start so far.
Ooh, and DaddyD with a strong recovery. Definitely knows his snake tech with the C4 recovery. And in a bit of 2 1v1s right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue team holding their own, but red team seems to generally have dominance by maintaining the ground and knocking the other team off stage.
Oh, yeah. And I was about to say, it was looking like Froyo needed a little bit of help. Isabel, wants to be defensive, and both these characters actually kind of want to like stock tank and projectile zone. So when Isabel's like scrapping up close with brawlers like Wolf and Inkling, she's losing a lot of these trades. Like she's taking more damage than she's dealing out.
Yeah, and generally the synergy here might not be great because neither Snake nor Isabel is great at winning and holding the neutral. They can kind of hold their own at a distance, but working together it can be a little bit more difficult.
Exactly. And Chrissy's cleaning up both those stocks, but then getting up tilted right there. We're actually like almost dead.
Pretty even, yeah.
Yeah. DaddyD is just he's definitely going to be the kill power of this team.
Oh yeah.
Chrissy's
doing a very good job focusing on DaddyD though, making sure he stays off stage as much as possible.
Yeah, he's really just keeping the Snake in disadvantage, of using like his sort of limited landing options that he does have. And oh my god, that up tilt looked like it was off in an extended hurt box.
Yeah, whenever Chrissy allows DaddyD to get back on stage, some chaos ensues. That is for sure.
Yeah. And unfortunately for a blue team, that chaos resulting in a friendly fire kill. So Chrissy and DaddyD definitely holding down the stocks. Zergling and Froyo sort of like tacking on the damage where they can, setting up the kills for their partners who, hit a little bit harder. And I like the 1v1s that they're set up into now. DaddyD and Chrissy, they've just been. I feel like they're sort of the lead roles on their teams. Like
they really
probably
are
a little bit stronger.
You can see they're kind of dictating where the fight goes, whereas the other two are just kind of holding down the neutral and finding a fight wherever they can go. However, DaddyD and Froyo coming out surprisingly strong on top. Chrissy on his last stock, DaddyD with 1 in the backlog.
I feel like Chrissy and DaddyD are like probably closer in skill.
I agree.
Than if it was like separated to Chrissy, Froyo, Zergling, then DaddyD.
That'd probably be a slightly harder fight.
Yeah, a little less lopsided. But this is the 2v1 situation, of course. He got that 1 stock, but
now I know that Froyo and DaddyD didn't have time to warm up beforehand, so they probably don't have that many doubles set up. So seems like Chrissy's being able to hold his own right now.
yeah, oh my goodness, the parry into up tilt. And he's sticky, so
Oh, that setup. That was actually clean.
Yeah, just tried to escape one trap, then was pretty much frame trapped into another trap. Gonna make it back because that's Isabel.
Scared, but yeah, Isabel.
Oh my, that was so scary. He just spot dodged and waited there. Did not even up tilt. He was like, you make the first move. But yeah, where we saw Froyo getting beat up a little bit at the beginning, they just started staying back a lot more.
The pocket!
Oh
that
my
was
God.
so clutch.
The reflective of the pocket.
Yes. That reaction time was insane.
Just an up tilt away. It's almost inevitable.
They're kind of stepping on each other's toes right now. I feel like Froyo should have let DaddyD do a little bit of the work here. But still putting in some work. Getting him off stage.
Going in with that.
That should have been free.
Bad DI, but
the up smash.
The extended hitbox just keeping him there and getting him hit by the up smash.
He's just like, hold on a sec. Okay, now you're dead.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
yeah,
game 1 going to Froyo and DaddyD.
Yeah, a good effort from the blue team right there. Like, Froyo was losing like the scrapping battles a little bit in the very beginning of that game, but Then the blue team just sort of changed their game plan, let DaddyD like handle the brawling, and you know, it just worked a lot better with Snake being up close rather than Isabel, because Isabel just does not box up well close.
No. And I think that was one problem, is they're fighting against two characters that do very well at getting in and just kind of beating you up. And I believe that Froyo having to deal with like Inkling, it can be pretty difficult for Isabel or Villager to deal with Inkling in general because of their speed and offstage capability. So for DaddyD to come in and handle that situation definitely helped a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the offstage game is going to be really crucial. Like, whenever I see Renai play Isabel or Villager in doubles, like, if you have like a Wolf or, you know, like a Cloud or anybody with a bad recovery on your team, like, as soon as you're off stage, he's pelting you with slingshots constantly and making sure that he takes those early stocks.
Now, I do believe Chrissy is one of the strong players in this match. But at the same time, I do feel like this is a better idea with Froyo going after Wolf, because Isabel can exploit a lot more of what Wolf has going on with Isabel than she can Inkling.
Now, at the same time, Inkling does actually beat Snake in the 1v1 matchup.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of one of those situations where, like, there are like two, I guess, favorable matchups on either side, so it's about like who abuses it better.
It's kind of pick your poison in a way.
And you know, if you're
holy smokes, see, that was an indiscriminate attack.
He said, I don't care who I'm hitting somebody.
Yeah. He's like, hit more, get hit less.
Yeah, like
nice save by DaddyD. Oh, but still that parry lasted so long.
Yeah, Froyo was stuck in that forever. DaddyD tried, like, he's doing better progressively, like protecting, like, well, both of them in general, like, they're, as the set goes on, they're like both protecting each other a little bit better, like bailing each other out of their separate battles. And C4 kill right there.
You can see that the team synergy is getting a lot stronger.
Exactly.
So far, on the other team, Zack's actually been stock tanking a great deal, whereas Chrissy's having a bit of a harder time.
Yeah.
But they're definitely going to have to do something to make this an even game again.
And Zack is catching a lot of these landings with the roller. He's
and there they have it.
Yeah, missed tech and then just punching with F smash.
Zack just standing on the C4 as DaddyD respawns.
Yeah, he's definitely having no trouble fighting the Snake at all. Yeah, now might be a good time to, like, you know, maybe switch, but Chrissy wants to finish out this stock first.
I think it'd be great to tag off. Ooh, and there goes that stock. And red team's back in the lead.
Yeah. All right, Froyo controlling the center of the stage.
Yeah, I like this setup now. They create a bit of a space, working together a bit more. But Chrissy finds that opening against DaddyD, attacking on lots of damage.
Yeah, like, it seems like DaddyD can't fight anybody in the 1v1 right now. He's either getting comboed by Wolf or he's getting comboed by Inkling.
And that is a downside to Snake being so heavy.
Oh my gosh, but taking a really early kill with the Nikita
and Chrissy in a tight spot.
Yeah, Chrissy bloody as all hell right now.
And that up tilt was perfect.
Empty jump up tilt.
I'm kind of surprised Chrissy lured a shield when in such a high pressure situation, but the timing was just right for DaddyD.
Yeah, DaddyD, like, despite what was going on earlier with him getting comboed a lot, you know, losing in the 1v1 battles, he still was just not scared to go right back in there. He's like, I ain't hear no bell. I'm like, put me back in, coach.
He's like, now that I have the necessary rage, it's time to go in.
So you thought you were beating me, but actually just made me stronger. And now the blue team just controlling a lot of space with their projectiles, respectively. It's going to be really hard, especially for Inkling, because in the 1v1, not the strongest, but not the best mash.
And now it's up to Froyo to see if the set ends yet or not.
Oh my, C4?
Wow.
Oh, okay, no, the C4's not going to go off. I thought it might lead to some shenanigans, but...
I think at that percent Froyo would have died anyway, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, just roller the MVP. When in doubt, roller it out.
I saw a lot of roller in that match by Zack, and it seemed to be working because he was repeatedly getting those free forward smashes.
Yeah, like, the blue team they weren't mashing out of the rollers fast enough, and then also, like, if Zack didn't get the smash attack, he just got, like, some sort of weak hit. Like we saw DaddyD fall out of an up smash. He didn't get the tech, and then that just led to another roller, because Roller's really good for tech chases.
Roller's so terrifying.
It's honestly a move where you just throw it out until it works, and your opponent has to play around it.
And it's especially hard in doubles when you're not always keeping track of everything going around you with the other players. It can be a very powerful tool.
Yeah. And nevertheless, like, very clutch on Zack's part.
Now, I know... Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good. You can go.
I know it's not the best tool, but I'm surprised that we're not seeing more fishing rod from Froyo. Just kind of standing back, trying to snag the other players and set them up for DaddyD.
Yeah, like, especially this platform layout like PS2 or Town. You know, Snake can be, like, chucking grenades, then Isabelle can, like, jump over him and, you know, just toss it out to try to catch something. So, yeah, there's a lot of, like, coordination that a zoner team like this can pull off. And back into the 1v1s.
Already seeing a lot of rollers coming out from Zack. He really wants to bury DaddyD.
Exactly. Good out of shield option, though, using the downer out of shield against the roller. And red team a little bit bloody right now. Froyo's just tacking on so much damage on Chrissy and not really getting hit a whole lot.
Especially with the buried Lloyds. Oh, and the Chrissy accidentally knocking Zack onto the Lloyd.
Chrissy respected that down B a whole lot. He said, yeah, I'll let you plant your little Lloyd trap, and then we'll just reset to neutral. Double up tilt.
that was kind of gross, but it works.
Oh my gosh. Snake just cleaning house.
The NFL really needs to draft Snake next season.
Honestly, I think he'd be a really good, like, outside linebacker or something.
Yeah, man. I was thinking being the kicker or something, punt the ball.
Let's see where you're going with that. All right. A bit of a scramble here. Oh, good parry from Froyo. Another good parry. Yeah, Froyo just cannot be touched right now. Like,
no.
Only at 67 on their first stock. And
Chrissy failing to find a real opening to hit Froyo.
Yeah, it's kind of like Chrissy's just trying to swat a pinata right now. Froyo's weaving in and out, and Chrissy's chasing so hard but can't seem to get a good hit.
Chrissy's just trying to take the blindfold off right now.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a roller, but
the team kill.
Miscommunication.
Yeah.
They both wanted to finish Snake.
I mean, I don't blame them, but you gotta coordinate.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think in that situation, like, Chrissy probably should have just backed off because, like, you got the roller, you know what to do.
Yeah,
you know, I'm just not going to interrupt you.
Inkling had the setup. It kind of wasn't a question that Zack was going to try to go in and finish off the stock, but Chrissy thought he could do it faster.
Yeah, getting the kill right there. And,
all right, so red team with a solid lead going into these last stocks.
Or a blue team with a solid lead.
I mean blue team, sorry.
Yeah. Still, they're struggling to pin down Froyo, but they're slowly but surely just taking the stocks away from DaddyD.
Yeah, and DaddyD getting cornered isn't the best thing for Snake.
Yeah.
He needs time to get the setups going.
Yeah, and I think that might be a good, like, shift in game plan. It's like, if we can't, like, catch this floaty Isabelle, let's just tackle the big body, and, you know, if we kill Snake, he'll have to, you know, share a stock. Then, you know, the Isabelle gets less stock, so it just drains the team that way.
The one issue when approaching Snake is it just feels like you're going to take damage one way or another when trying to fight Snake. And the last thing they want is more damage. They're already basically at kill percent.
Oh, the roller's coming out from Zack, but he's bloody.
Oh dear, DaddyD in a tight spot right now. Froyo coming in trying to help.
Oh, the C4! He said there. And he said we out. You got the front we out. Oh,
just got a bird's eye view on the carnage below.
Oh, the B reverse. Okay, yeah, DaddyD's like, I'm not getting hit. There!
He's just like, yeah.
I didn't see where that was.
Be flown out.
I got
that's
hit.
The set.
Okay. Oh, really exciting finish. Good stuff on DaddyD and Froyo's part.
Good stuff indeed.
Froyo just staying alive forever. DaddyD losing some stocks, but killing just as fast. So all worked out for them. And